Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the leaked specs from the Nvidia Shield and the Nvidia Shield Pro. Let's get started. I'm going to try to keep this video short and sweet. I'm still a little under the weather. I was sick this week. On top of that, I am trying out recording in 1080p, so hopefully that turns out okay. The listing was up on Amazon for a really short period of time. Then, as you can see, got taken down. So it says, sorry, we can't find the page. So Amazon quickly removed it after they realized it was a leak. Since the Amazon listing was taken down so fast, I was unable to grab any screenshots of it. So we'll use this TechCrunch article. Just above me, you can see the address of it, and I will leave a link to this in the description below. Now, if we look at this Nvidia Shield box, the first thing I notice is that it looks almost identical to the one that was released in 2017. So I'll flip over to that real quick. It looks almost the exact same. The remote here is the big change. We can see way more buttons on it, which was one of the drawbacks of the old Nvidia Shield remote. So the old remote has 3 buttons on it, which wasn't very helpful. There wasn't even volume control. So on the new one here, you can see there is volume control. There's a built-in Netflix button, and it's a welcome sight. So scrolling down a page a little bit, let's look at the stats here. It's going to be $200 coming out on October 28th. So just right by my head there, October 28th. I think that's a standard price that makes sense for this box. Looking at some other things, 3 gigs of RAM. So I think that is well under what it should be. I understand it's only $200, but at the same time, my phone from a year and a half ago, the Note 9, has more gigs of RAM than that. My Raspberry Pi has 4 gigs of RAM, which again is 33% more than this. So I think 3 gigs of RAM is a little bit of a disappointment, I would say. I would have liked to see at least 4 on this, but you know, that's what they did. So we'll just move on from here. 2 USB ports, which is great. The Nvidia Tegra X1 Plus chip, which is awesome. That's the chip rumored to be in the brand new version of the Nintendo Switch and in the Nintendo Switch Lite. So that's really good. 16 gigs of onboard storage, which in my opinion is very low. It's going to make an external hard drive on this mandatory, in my opinion. 16 gigs is going to fill up really fast, especially with the OS on there. I'm not sure why that's so low, but it's there, so let's just move on from there. Looking down, it will have Dolby Vision HDR plus surround sound with Dolby Atmos. The most 4K HDR content on any streaming media player. That's what they're saying. There's built-in Google Assistant and Alexa. Scrolling down just a little bit here, there's also another leak. So if we take a look, this little tube is basically the same thing as the big box, just in a smaller version, obviously with some stripped down stuff like probably the USB ports. This one's going to set you back $150. And for that $50 reduction in price, you lose half of the onboard storage. So see just above me, 8 gigs instead of 16. So 16, I was saying earlier, was low. This only has 8. It does have a micro SD card slot, which again, I would say this is mandatory to have that to expand the memory just a little bit. But this is just a little device really to stick behind your TV and use it that way, kind of hidden, kind of like the Fire Stick or, you know, the Chromecast or something like that. So it's all hidden in there, although this was way more powerful than both. This is a good little option. $150 though. I mean, in my opinion, I'd spend the $50 more and get the full-blown machine with double the onboard storage. So looking at this though, it's a neat little device and I can see its place in the market. Now for $200 with this better remote, this seems like a much better device than the previous Nvidia Shield. And the Nvidia Shield previously was very, very good. I actually quite like this Shield. Now in terms of the drawbacks with the 3 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of onboard storage, I mean, those are pretty big drawbacks, but they probably did that to keep the price at $200. If they added, you know, extra RAM here and extra onboard storage, it might push the price to $250, $300. So I can see maybe why they did that. That is a little bit of a drawback though, I will say, right out of the gate. But this looks like it will be a great little device for emulation, for gaming, even on your TV, as well as for a home theater solution. If you're just using something, for example, Netflix or Amazon Prime Video or anything like that, you can do it right off this little box. So I quite like that. Anyways, that's pretty much all the news we know of today. I'm sure we'll find out a lot more information once this officially releases and is officially listed on Amazon. We don't just get this sorry page. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Let me know what you think of this Nvidia Shield in the comments below. You know, is this brand new remote better than the old one enough to upgrade? Or is the 25% faster CPU enough for you to upgrade? Let me know what you think about this. Anyways, thank you everyone. Take care.